All right. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Rule the World podcast. Because everybody wants to. I am your host and producer, Mason Whittam. And with me, as always, is Ben Grotus. What up, Grotus? What are you drinking today?
Well, today we got the, something from your neck of the woods down in St. Louis. It's called the Fantasyland IPA. It's called the Midwest Coast IPA. I'm not really sure how that makes sense. Midwest doesn't really have a coast, but we got the ABV. We're looking at 6.5%, and the IBUs, and if you don't know, that stands for International Bittering Units, and we're looking at 60. So it's just kind of right in the sweet spot. Not too crazy, not too hoppy,
It's there.
Not enough. Yeah,
It's enough to be there.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest though, it's kind of weird. It tastes kind of weird.
It kind of did, yeah.
So, we'll get into it though. I don't know, it's got caramel in it, so I'm just confused all the way around.
Okay.
What do you got?
I got one that Pappy brought home when they went to Wisconsin a couple days ago. This one's from Green Bay. It's called the Green 19 India Pale Ale from Titletown Brewing. Legendary place, legendary taste. Ooh. That may or may not have something to do with the Packers. I don't know. I'm guessing it probably does.
I'm gonna
Yeah, it doesn't really say anything about it. Like, I don't know what the percent is or anything. It's just a beer.
And you couldn't find it online.
It's
either?
just 12 ounces. That's all I know.
Sweet.
So,
Probably could have just looked at it and knew that.
yep.
But
all right.
I forgot to read my can. All right, so it gives the definition of Fantasyland. So Fantasyland, it's a noun, a place or circumstance existing only in the imagination or as an ideal dream world, and the origin is the Midwest coast of the United States. I don't really know how
Midwest Coast.
Why is because that's Fantasyland because we don't have a coast?
I guess.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
But
know.
I mean, yeah, it's just I'm confused too. But yeah. All right, what do we got on the docket today?
Ooh, let's see. We're gonna start with the new topic. It's probably gonna be a running topic from now on. I think we need to give these listeners a pro tip.
Yeah.
Pro tip of the day. So we got a couple ideas lined up, but we'll just give you guys one every episode from now on. Probably at the beginning, like right now. Today, we're gonna give you a pro tip on listening to this podcast. So, I was thinking to myself, I don't know, like, where or what you guys are doing if you're listening to this. I know that I like to listen to podcasts while I'm driving. And it's just like
Banjo over in the corner making noise.
Banjo over there making noise. But anyway, I like to listen to them while driving. And at the I guess right now, I do a lot of driving as a Jimmy John's driver.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I get my podcast listening in. Again, I like music a lot and have all types of playlists and whatever, but eventually need to switch it up a little bit and just kind of, it's cool. It's fun to listen to a podcast. So
Yeah.
recommend listening while driving.
For me, that's how I started getting into listening podcasts because I was driving back and forth from Decorah so much that I decided, like, okay, I'm tired of listening to music all the time. Not that that's such a bad thing, but it makes the podcast make the car ride go a little faster. So if you got a little commute to work,
true.
you're sitting on a bus or you're got a long drive, maybe throw the podcast on.
That's right. Yeah.
So
Or I mean, I don't want to have to sit here and think about what everybody's doing right now. But like, what would be your guess for if someone's not driving? Like, when else would you listen to a podcast?
I mean, I've just laid in bed and listened to it, but I don't think a lot of people do that.
I don't know.
That's more of like when I'm listening to a Game of Thrones podcast.
Okay,
I need to like
you
get
really
into
need
it.
to soak it in.
Yeah, I mean, I got to be in the world with it.
That's true.
But
That's kind of how this one is too, though.
yeah,
If you think about it.
we create our own world.
That's right. We're on the Midwest coast here.
Oh, Fantasyland, man.
Boom,
God, throwing up. There you go.
boom, baby. All right.
So
So there's your pro tip for the day. Recommend listening while driving. You know, sometimes music can get old, listening to the same songs. And you don't want to wear those songs out either. So
No.
that's another reason.
No, this is
Plus
different. every time.
podcasts come out, every week or however often they, I don't know, people, you want to put them out, I guess.
Yeah. and
So
we're
it's
about
kind
to
of
get a
something.
little more.
It's like once a week you get to listen to something new, I
Mhm.
guess.
Yeah.
So, all right, next topic. Message to the doubters. Kind of somewhat on the same page here. Why starting a podcast is not such a bad idea, and I'll let Grotus explain what's going on here.
All right, so why starting a podcast is not such a bad idea. When I first told a lot of my family members or friends that I was gonna do this, I got a lot of heat for it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about you, but everybody was like, "You're doing what?" I mean, what? How are you gonna do that? Like, what? They got a bunch of questions, and they're like, "What are you gonna talk about? Like, is it serious? Is it comedic?" And obviously, it's comedic word, but the biggest thing for me was it was a platform for us to share our thoughts on different stuff
That's right.
and reach out a little bit more than what we get in the Des Moines area, but also maybe get ahead of the game because like we're right in the middle of a huge boom for podcasting.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I looked up some facts on podcasting and the growth of podcasting over the past few years. So, as of last year, 64% of Americans had heard of podcasts, and that's more Americans. This is really sad. That's more Americans than the amount that know who the vice president is.
Yeah, I believe it.
So we got a pretty damn big audience.
Yeah. We're
All
already
right,
beating the vice president of the United States.
12 million people have listened to a podcast for the first time in the last year. We're gonna get all 12 million, I think.
We're on track. Yeah, we're on track.
We're rising very slowly, but we're gonna get it. All right, so another put in perspective here: 26% of Americans listen to podcasts each month, and 21% of Americans are Catholic. So if you think about how many people that you know that are Catholic, you actually might know more people that listen to podcasts.
I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, I know, right? So
That's pretty
let's just think of us as starting a new game for our friends, a new trend,
Yeah.
and getting them ahead of the game, ready. Everything in this world nowadays is on demand. We're not like I know of people my parents' generation that listen to sports radio, but you have to be there in that time.
Yeah.
There's no like with podcasting, it's on demand. Like if I'm gonna miss that 8 a.m. Dan Patrick show, then I can just like wait. If it's a Dan Patrick podcast, I can just wait till afterward.
It's like
still hear the same stuff.
It's like Netflix, where you don't have to be there right when it came out, and then if you weren't there, then too bad for you.
Yeah.
You can just watch it or listen to it whenever.
Yeah.
And also another thing I wanted to add about the growth of podcasting. It was almost a week ago now. We were at GarageBand actually doing some microphone shopping. Another story.
Guitar
story
Center.
about that.
Guitar Center.
What did I say?
GarageBand. We were not at a garage
we were
center.
not at GarageBand. We were at Guitar Center. Trying to figure out how to work GarageBand. No.
Yeah.
But we go up and ask the guy for microphones that would be good for podcasting, and the guy is just like, "Yeah, man, podcasting's the future."
Yeah.
He
knew.
dude. Of course.
He said he was trying to get into it.
This guy's totally on the same page.
He said he was trying to get into it and start his own music producing podcast. I'm like, oh, you gonna like have a partner or something? He's like, no, I'm just gonna talk myself. I'm like, that might be boring. You need a little rapport going. But
you better be pretty interesting.
But hey, he gets a discount on the sweet microphones.
Yeah, that's true.
The guy tried to give me a $400 microphone, dude. Whoa.
Hang on a sec.
Maybe when we get 400 followers, man.
Maybe.
And give me 6 months, damn.
Yeah, jeez. I've got to get a job first.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, the guy
Let's get a
was
sponsor first.
the guy was shooting
How about
high.
that?
Yeah, that's what we need. We need a sponsor for to get us some dough for those microphones. That'd be ideal.
If you want to be a sponsor and help us fund some legit dope microphones.
Yeah. Some condensing microphones. Condenser microphones with a nice soft tone. That's what the guy recommended. I was like, okay, man, you know more than me. But
obviously, he works at GarageBand, dude.
Guitar Center.
That one's on purpose.
Okay. All right. I wasn't looking at you when you said that, but All right, so the next topic we're gonna have I just ruined my-
I got some names in mind.
Yeah, we're
but-
gonna have Whittam talk about something that bugs the both of us. Getting the exact same thing at a restaurant or bar every time you go.
Okay, I got a few people in mind. The first one I just gotta go with my younger brother. I gotta just get this out of the way here. Every time we go to eat at a Mexican restaurant. He already knows what I'm gonna say right now. But he just gets fish tacos every single time. We go anywhere Mexican, it's just always fish tacos. And like I like to try new things. I mean, I used to not when I was like really young. I got everything plain and but now I don't know. I eat a lot of different stuff, and I always look over the menu before even if I've been there a bunch of times. I still look at the menu and decide what I want. I don't just walk in. Yep, fish taco. Yep, that's what I want.
Oh, I didn't even need the menu.
They don't even need it. Another thing is,
Go with Andrew.
we were at El Bait Shop downtown. I don't know. I'm just reading it backwards for some reason.
I don't know
But we're at El Bait Shop downtown. Here's another example. And this place has, I don't know how many beers.
I think
tap
it's like
at this place.
150 to 200. I want to say.
Okay.
And it's all
Even
craft
if it's
beer with
Yeah,
and new stuff comes in and out.
incredible selection of beer. Just
You're literally
more than anyone needs.
overwhelmed with the amount
Oh, yeah.
of beer.
It takes
that's
me
there.
like 10 minutes to decide what I want
Yeah.
at this place.
It's
And
harder than a restaurant.
We were there. I was there on a Friday evening with two of my friends, and I recommended a Toppling Goliath Golden Nugget. I believe it was a Golden Nugget to one of my friends. He gets it and he liked it. Okay, that was like actually the last beer we had that day, so we ended with that one. Then we go back, maybe a week later, and you were there this time.
I
The
think
second time you were there.
Yeah.
This one.
it was a Saturday night.
Yeah, we go
starting
back like maybe a week later. This time Grodens is with me, but my same friend is. You know who you are. I'm sorry. But, okay,
I don't know
here
if
we
we've
go.
told
We
him
sit
that
back down. We sit back down and sit back down. I'm trying to decide what I want again. Like I remember, I got this one last time. It was good, but I'll try something else. Like we got hundreds of beers here, and this same friend, he got the Golden Nugget last time to end with. Sits down, doesn't look at the menu. This menu is 4 pages long, full of all kinds of different beer, anything you could want. Doesn't even look at the menu, just knows that he wants to get another Golden Nugget. I'm like, okay. See, this is Toppling Goliath, right? Super good beer. Like
Yeah.
I totally get it. This is really good beer. You haven't had it. You liked it a lot, so you want to try it again. That's great. I'm really happy. And I mean, we probably got 3 rounds,
Yeah.
and he got Golden Nugget every time though.
Oh,
Like
He-
it's
he-
good, but man, look at how many beers are here.
it doesn't even need you could have just gotten another Toppling Goliath.
Yeah, get a different one from TG
Get a
maybe.
Pseudo-Sue. Get a Pompeii. That's the same type of beer.
Yeah.
It's just a different taste.
I mean, we're going nuts, getting like toasted caramel double IPAs, all these weird things.
yeah, with
I got, like, some
vanilla
peach one.
and-
Just trying stuff. They were all good. I mean,
Oh, they were
I'm not gonna
amazing.
not like it.
They're all like 11% too, so that was nice.
Like you can pretty much point your finger anywhere on the menu and get something that you can't get anywhere else in Des Moines,
Mhm.
because it's something from like Canada or
Yeah.
even
Or-
some from Europe. They had some from
Yeah,
Europe
they had
too
a
that you could
Swedish
try.
one. Brooklyn, New York, best brewery we've ever really had.
Oh yeah, super good. Evil Twins. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, the point is like, just because you know it's gonna be good, you don't have to get it.
Yeah.
Like, especially at a place like El Bait Shop, whatever you get, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
So just try it. Just try stuff. You don't have to play it that safe.
But
That bothered me. It bothered me a little.
We-
I didn't say anything, but it bothered me.
yeah, it bugs
Oh
us.
my God.
It bugs us.
The
maybe
worst.
maybe it shouldn't bug us,
I
but
don't know.
it does.
It's like you do you, but I'm just saying you're kind of missing out.
for sure. All right, the last one is
Okay, yeah.
we
This
we
is
would
the
go to
worst
lunch.
one.
Yeah,
This is the worst one by far.
We go to lunch every day as like friends at Luther, and we go to Oneota Market.
Good place. Best
Yeah.
place on campus.
I mean, not a ton of options. Maybe like you're looking at maybe 25 things you can get.
Yeah.
I mean, that actually sounds like a lot now.
Yeah.
But
for lunch, there's probably
Yeah.
8 to 10 things that you can get. Not even.
on the
don't
menu,
know.
but you can get. But either way,
Whatever.
there's variety. It's not like just one. You could get 5 things and you have to, and you don't like 3 of them, and you have to choose one or the other every day. Okay. Should we just say his name?
I don't
Okay,
know.
Anders. God. Okay.
He already knows what.
It
exactly
bugged
what.
us so much. Anders would get the chicken Caesar sandwich. It's just a chicken breast with Caesar salad dressing on it. Not even
It's
like that
nothing
exciting.
It's nothing
No
real
lettuce.
special.
Not even lettuce on it. They
Nothing.
might have put a little bit of cheese. But dude, he got the same thing every day. And it amazes me.
That's unbelievable.
We were like getting different stuff, getting the special. I mean, like, come on, dude. It bugged us so, and we kept giving him crap, and
Every
it was
day.
like,
Dude, I just know it's gonna be good, so I get it.
guys, branch out.
Please.
Let Anders be a lesson to you, because
Come on.
have some variety in your life, and just try new things. When I went to Europe, I could probably be considered a picky eater, but I went in for that currywurst when I got to Berlin, and
What?
it was good. Currywurst, man.
You
It's
told
just
me about that.
yeah, it's like a cut up like bratwurst with like weird curry sauce that kind of looked like puke, to be honest, but it was good. It was really good.
Okay.
The lady
Then you wouldn't have known if you
the
didn't.
lady
try.
had no idea what I said, so I just had to point at a picture. But
Yeah.
I am so happy that I branched out and
For sure.
actually tried new things.
There's
Not
a
that
whole
that's
lot,
exciting,
whole lot of
but
world out there.
a Durham doner. Ooh, that's good. Some Turkish lamb meat and a kebab. Ooh, man. Yeah, we had some weird stuff, but just
Yeah.
the moral of that story is try new things. Don't be afraid to branch out. Maybe you try a beer and you don't like it. I'm sure that if
I'll
you
finish
tell them
it
you
for
don't
you.
like it, they might just be like, "Oh yeah, no, we'll get you another one." They want
Probably.
customer service. You know what they're looking for? They
Yeah.
want a tip.
Probably.
They don't really care that they lost a little bit of beer from a keg that they don't even get paid off. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, whatever.
So yeah, it's just that's what we're
Just
that's
don't,
what we're preaching here.
just don't be boring. Don't be
Yeah.
boring.
Make life a little more exciting by getting new things,
Yeah.
even if it's something as little as just ordering a different thing at a restaurant.
Boom.
Yeah. All right.
You just got served.
You're welcome, people. All right. Next thing.
Oh baby, I'm excited.
We got, okay. I'm sure all of you have heard about Post Malone. Post Malone is that weird looking dude with all the tattoos all over him. I've heard stories about how bad he smells. People can't even be in the room with him. He recently just got
Oh
some
my God.
tattoos under his
Dude.
under his eyes that say "Always Tired."
Google image Post Malone.
You have to Google
It
image
is-
this guy. If
it's
you have
awesome.
never seen him or you haven't seen him lately, just try it
Oh,
out.
he's every like month he's
Yeah,
got a new thing going.
but
It's hilarious.
okay. This is
I love
something.
his his hair. I don't love it, but it's hilarious.
It looks good, but it
Dude,
probably
the
I can
long-
smell it from inside. If he's performing at a
man.
a huge center, I'm sure I could smell it from the back row.
Probably. It's like long, skinny, ginger braids with bangs. He's got bangs.
Is he white? I don't know. Is he's
I'm
white?
pretty sure he's white. He's a
'Cause
white
he-
dude.
White Iverson? Is that what?
White Iverson, yeah.
Okay.
Duh.
I like
Yeah.
kind of sang that, but I didn't. White Iverson. I don't. I said
don't
that
know.
really weird. That's my bad.
Okay.
Either way.
It's
Okay.
okay.
So my question about Post Malone is he just fooling us all? Honestly, I don't know if you guys have heard about this, but there's 2 reasons why I think that Post Malone is just fooling us. He's got us all just wrapped around his freaking hand. It's like, okay, first of all,
Dude.
he if you were to go to Apple Music and started playing one of his songs, if you speed it up ×2, it sounds exactly like Justin Bieber.
Really?
Have you ever noticed that?
For which song?
For any song. It's his voice, it sounds exactly like Justin Bieber because it gets a little bit higher and a little bit
Oh, yeah.
faster. The second thing is we have recently discovered that his songs, if made a little bit more upbeat, sound exactly like 80s music.
Oh, jeez.
With this
Better now. Hilarious.
JP just commented me on Facebook to a post that I'm just amazed by. This kid remixed Better Now, and with his lyrics, with Post Malone's voice in it, but it's just a more upbeat version of his beat that he created.
It's like a remix with the '80s techno beat, basically. Yeah, not really techno, but
and some Swiss jackets.
Yeah,
yeah, because the guy's got a
just
sweet
a colored zip up
swishy jacket. A sweet jacket in the video, but still,
that's all you need.
So here it is.
You probably think that you are better now, better now. You only say that 'cause I'm not around, not around. You know I never meant to let you down, let you down. Would've give you anything, would've give you everything. Whoa.
Is Post Malone really creating music that we've never heard before, or is he just somehow making small changes to music movements that we loved? Okay.
He's a smart dude.
Yeah. I mean, he's fooling us all, and he's just getting away with it.
Getting away with it.
And guess who thought about this first? Us. You heard it here first at Rule the World Pod. But
oh, baby.
Yeah, it's amazing to me that people... I'm sure you've heard of the Justin Bieber thing, but this 80s music thing is just another level to it. I don't know.
Dude, it's perfect.
Maybe we're looking at a whole new thing. Maybe we get a third. Maybe we come back to the story and think, okay, maybe he found a third thing that he's gonna come out with a song. It's 90s grunge music that somehow he stole. I don't know. You never know, man. We'll we'll get back to you on that, but you never know.
All right. So, next topic. This one, it kind of confused me at first. I don't know what else to say, but basically, when was this? This was maybe a month ago. Maybe a little over a month ago. I think it was the first time I saw you this summer.
Yeah, because you were dead for the first half.
I was dead in June.
With mono?
If you didn't know that, yeah. I died for a month.
Yep.
Mono was not fun. There's a lot better ways to lose 10 pounds. Don't recommend it. Anyway. So the first time I see Grotus this summer, he comes and picks me up, and we go to Twisted Vine Brewery. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Going to a brewery.
Yeah, going to a brewery.
What do you know?
We're having some beer.
Yeah. So I get in Sam's car. Grotus is in the passenger seat. And I just say, like, hey, what's up? And Grotus just turns around and goes, yeah, I've been trying to get into whiskey. I just like, oh, whoa, what? What is this? Like, what do you mean? How do you just try to get into whiskey? I mean, we've had it before, you know. It's like maybe a whiskey Coke every once in a while or something.
It's something that I've never liked.
But
anytime.
Yeah, I'm not a huge whiskey fan. I mean, I'm not going to go buy whiskey at a bar. But, so what exactly is trying to get into whiskey?
Okay.
What's going on here?
First of all, just to have a little groundwork here, I've always been somebody, the hard liquor that I could drink was like the lighter colored hard liquor. So not like spiced rum, I could have
like
normal
clear,
rum.
like clear liquor. Yeah.
So I could have, my favorite is vodka. That's usually what I drank in college. It sounds really weird to like say that like it's in the past, but
yeah, it is.
So I drink vodka if I'm ever gonna have like a mixed drink. I get like a vodka tonic or something, or like a vodka lemonade at the golf course. But recently I've started to think that I've been drinking a little bit too much beer. I don't know why.
Oh, I wonder why.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. Over June, I drank like 3 every day at least, and they were like IPAs, so that's not exactly healthy. And in the end of June and the entire month of July, I was on what you might call the health kick, way into getting everything in my body that's healthy. Rather, like I haven't eaten anything really bad.
Move.
I eat salad all the time, and like most guys would say that that's kind of stupid, but I got into it. But so something I thought about was let's limit some beer. And we were walking around Costco one day, and my brother and I saw a bottle of Jameson, old JMO, and we were like, hey,
we're not messing around with that though.
We had recently taken shots of that, and I hated it. and I was like, oh, I only could chase it with pickle juice. That was the only way I could drink it, which is the normal chaser for whiskey. But I was like, yeah, I might try this. So the first day that I did it, we bought the bottle, and the first day that I did it, I put like 6 ice cubes in and like a little bit of water. Like, man, that baby was watered down because I was not about to burn my insides.
Nope.
And then after a while, you kind of like weed out the water, and then you weed out the ice cubes one at a time. And now I'm down to like 1 ice cube, and looking to get to neat. I'm not quite there yet, but we'll get to just having some whiskey neat.
Nice.
And eventually, I mean, I've had scotch before, but I wasn't in this mode, so I'd like to have good scotch and really just put me over the top.
Yeah.
So, have you tried anything new this summer that really, other than like not dying?
I mean, like, no, I haven't tried to get into whiskey.
Okay, well, I'm saying
I
like,
don't know.
Have you tried?
No,
have you tried
me
something that you've? Have you tried to like do something that you've never really done before?
Yeah, actually, started going on runs with Banjo.
Yeah.
This is it's interesting because he's a little faster than me, a little bit, and
Just a
he's
touch,
pretty
guys.
strong too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically after the first time I went on a run, and we're doing like a mile pace, way faster than I ever would
Mhm.
any other time.
High school should have been in high school running class for this. PE mile would have been.
Oh, my
if you had a
PE mile
dog?
in high school would have been way better. But anyway, it reminds me of like during lifting for baseball at Luther. We did like speed drills too. One of them was like a giant bungee cord between you and your partner, like 20 yards apart, and they're basically like pulling. They're like running away from you and like pulling on it, and then it makes you like run faster, like to work on form and stuff. And basically, I feel like he's just pulling me, and I'm trying to keep up, and it just feels like that the whole time for like over a mile, however long we want to go. But
That is tough.
it is grueling. I get back, and I'm just more sweaty than I have ever
Yeah.
been. But it's nice because we just get it done in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're back in 10 minutes.
The heart rate is up.
It's crazy.
It
We just
doesn't
get
even
out,
matter.
we just start sprinting, and then like all of a sudden a song and a half later, I'm back home.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
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 I mean, if I wasn't with Banjo, that would have been a good 20, 25-minute jog. Just a nice pace,
Nice
nice
leisurely
comfortable
pace.
pace.
Yeah.
Work up a little sweat. No, we're going and we're getting back.
just hop right out of the pool.
Oh my god. Yeah, done that a handful of times. Been pretty rainy lately, so been taking a couple days off, I guess.
Yeah. Dude, I ran in the rain the other day, and it was just so humid out. I was just sweating so much, it sucked. But it's not a health kick.
Yeah.
But,
Well, anyway, final topic. This could maybe be one of the pro tips, but it's not. It's just kind of
it's a little bigger
it's
than
yeah. So I've never really had a problem getting out of bed in the morning. Like almost my whole life. Like I kind of just if I'm up, I'm up. I'm not good at sleeping.
that. That's so true.
Whole nother story about that. Maybe another time, I guess. But
So true. Worst
yeah,
sleep I've ever
I'm
met.
not good at sleeping. Anything will wake me up. Whatever. I don't take naps at all. Like, anyway, I can wake up in the morning with no problem.
Mhm.
Especially now that I got Banjo downstairs. I'm excited.
Mhm.
I'm excited to get out of bed. Pet Banjo, make some coffee. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, the point of this, if you're not doing anything, maybe it's a Saturday. You don't really have much planned, and you wake up at, I don't know when you wake up, 9:30 probably, 10 o'clock.
Or some people like
If you
sleep until
in, I
like
guess
noon.
that'd be
Dude.
sleeping in for me. 9:30.
Yeah, 9:30 is like a crazy sleeping.
That's
day for
like
me.
wow.
Yeah.
I've lost an hour and a half already.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you like sleep in super late and you just lay in bed for an hour on your phone or whatever, just I don't know, whatever you do, and now all of a sudden you haven't even started your day. You completely miss breakfast. Like
Mhm.
breakfast is not an option anymore. Completely miss that, which is not good.
That's fine with me, but yeah.
But like I have to eat something for breakfast. But if you don't really get your day going until around noon, then like you just missed out on like potential 3 to 5 hours
Mhm.
of a day that you could do stuff. For example, watch Game of Thrones.
There you go.
Wow, you just missed out on a handful of Game of Thrones episodes you
You
could have
just-
watched. Completely missed out. Now you're way behind me.
Yeah.
We were talking about the episodes. Now I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah.
Nice going.
Don't ever say that you don't have time, people. If you're somebody that sleeps until 8:30, you have time. You can wake up at 7:30 now.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no. I don't
I don't know.
It's,
It's not about like
this
waking up
is
earlier.
this is dedication,
I
man.
think it's about just getting out of bed. Whenever you wake up, if you sleep in, however late you sleep in, cool. But if you're awake, just get up.
Mhm.
It's not the hardest part is getting on your feet and standing up. Stretch your back out, do some trunk twists, and get going.
Some trunk twists.
That stretch where you just spin in a circle, you know.
I've never.
Your
I
upper
guess I've
body in a
never. I
circle.
understand what it is. And now that I'm
Yeah.
like just
Feels
kinda
good.
thinking about it,
Get your
but,
back.
like, I just
get
think
your
of,
back
like,
loose.
I just say like crack your back.
Yeah, crack your back. Whatever you got to do. Touch your
Wow.
toes, and
Dude, I recently
touch your toes
started.
and go.
I got a pull-up bar in my room. So
Man.
you,
Here's that health kick.
yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I got way into it, man. I was. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
So I put the pull-up bar up on the door frame and I grab it and I don't do pull-ups. I just
Oh, just hang.
I just
Yeah.
hang and
Good on the
let your
shoulders
back
and lats.
expand because
Yeah.
you expand. Wow, expand.
Yeah.
Because what you don't know is you actually get shorter while you sleep. Your back contracts, so you actually your spine gets more like it gets closer together while you sleep. So you need to like expand it back to what it's supposed to be when you wake up.
Oh,
So you wonder how tall. Why I'm so
Oh.
tall.
how about
There you
that?
go.
Because he gets up and just hangs
Yeah.
there for a little bit.
Little bitty pro tip there.
Boom. 6'3", 6'4",
6'4".
6'4".
You're right, bud. 6'4.5".
No, 5'11". 5. Okay, 5'9.5". I don't even know. 5'9.5", I think. For me.
Either way.
Anyway.
But so for me, being a golfer, it's pretty easy to get up because that's the best time to golf.
Mhm.
It's something that like there's no better feeling than waking up, and it took me a while to get used to it. But there's no better feeling than waking up and walking outside on like a nice, like a cool morning with a little quarter zip on, ready to get going.
Some moist grass.
Ooh,
The grass is still
a little
moist.
dewy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the best. Man.
That's good.
You got a little rooster tail on
That's
your
really
ball
good.
still. If you
Oh,
know what I
what?
mean, a rooster tail on the ball. So when
What is
you when you putt the ball and like the water
Oh, I
like
see,
squirts
yeah,
from
yeah.
behind, it's like like on a
Nice.
wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called a rooster tail.
Sweet.
Yeah, so there you go.
That's how you know you're getting up and you're doing something. You know, play golf, Game of Thrones, either one, whatever. Pet your dog.
Yeah.
You get up and you do something, and then you're just like, wow, look at all this time I got today.
Yeah.
It's not lunchtime. I mean, I still got a few hours before I could, need to really start doing anything.
Mhm.
Just get up. It's not that hard to wake up. I mean, I don't know. The point is just I hate when people just want to lay in bed until
Yeah.
noon.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
And we're not saying don't go crazy with it. I don't know, like I see stuff on Facebook or YouTube of like successful people always wake up at 5 a.m.
Oh,
or
see,
4:30.
Come on.
Successful people wake
don't
up
need to do
earlier
that.
than you. No, okay. You don't have to wake up that early to get everything you need to do
No.
done in the day. Like we're saying, just kind of wake up earlier than you think you should. Give yourself another hour of the day.
Yeah.
Because maybe you're thinking days are too short. Yeah, it's probably because you're waking up at noon. But
I think like, again, I mean, if your guy sleeps in till like 9:30, 10 o'clock, then okay, just go to bed earlier. Why are you staying up till that late anyway? But I mean, you don't need to be awake after 2 in the morning on a random day.
nothing good happens.
I mean, what?
nothing good happens after
Just
2
go to
a.m.
bed.
Most people think that nothing good happens after midnight, but nothing good happens after 2 a.m., guys. even if you're just sitting in your house,
I don't know.
I mean, that's when you start seeing ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts, but you start like seeing, like,
What?
yeah, dude. After 2 a.m., it's like that weird amount of darkness at night that like shadows still happen, but like it's still really dark. So I don't know why I'm going into this right now. But the other day I was looking at my, I had like my travel bag for my suit, so it's like
Yeah.
a long black bag, and I had my belt like hooked on it too. And somehow it made like a weird circle above it, so it looked like a head across, and it was hanging on my on my closet.
God, dude.
Oh, dude, I was like,
Whoa.
oh wait, no, I remember what that is.
Oh, wow. Dude, that's spooky. That is spooky.
But no, yeah, see, nothing good happens after 2 a.m. That was like 3:12 in the morning.
Yikes.
I was up watching Netflix. Still.
Terrifying.
I don't know why. Still woke up at
Man.
8 though, guys.
Oof.
You're welcome. You're not gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Yeah, good. Hope you don't hang your travel suit bag with the belt all awkward on top of it.
No, I moved it over to a different closet in my room, so
Okay.
we're good.
Yes.
But yeah, don't worry, man. I ain't got no
you're good.
ghosts.
You're good.
But, yeah.
So there you have it. Get out of bed, people. I mean, it's not that hard.
We just
Yeah.
we're not. It's not necessarily a pro tip. It's just something that we recommend because
Just a simple thing. Simple thing that you should do.
yeah, especially
Entering the adult world, get out of bed.
especially this time of the year. Summer is the best time of the year to wake up
Oh
early
yeah.
and get your day
Sit
started.
out on your deck for
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Have some coffee on your deck, man.
Yes,
That's
dude,
a
I love
life-changing
doing
moment.
I take Banjo out back and just sit there, drink some coffee. I don't know why, but I don't even work at Jimmy. It's still 11, and like, I'm like ready for work at 9:30.
Mhm.
I don't know why, but I just do it. And I just get to hang out. Got so much time on my hands. It's great.
And you may be asking, if I'm sitting on my deck, am I just looking? Am I sitting in silence? Am I just looking at squirrels running up trees and stuff? Or am I listening to a podcast?
That's right.
I'm listening
Yeah.
to the Rule the World podcast. But if you've already listened to this episode, what are some tunes? What are some songs they can listen to?
Well, let me tell you. I don't know about you, but I mean, I do know about you. We're on the same page with this, actually. We can both agree that during the summer, there's just certain music, certain types of music that's just better in the summer.
Mhm.
Country being one example of that. I
Yeah.
love country music in the summer. A
Absolutely
little bit
hated
of
the
Zach
winter for
Brown, a
myself.
little bit of Zach Brown band, Kenny Chesney, whatnot. Anyway, for this episode though, I feel like this is one of the most underrated bands of all time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that I know of.
Yeah.
Completely underrated.
Most
I know
people don't even
maybe
know.
maybe just like a handful of us at school with like just our group at school listen to Air.
Yeah, I don't know if any other people.
Air, AER. This band is just, I don't know what type of music it is. It's a little bit of reggae, a little bit of rap-ish, but I believe that maybe like, is it like indie
I don't
or
know.
alternative?
Just
indie?
summertime vibes.
I don't know. It's just great vibes. And they started like back in 2010, and their last song was 2 years ago. They just stopped making music.
Yeah, they broke up as a
Just
band.
some dudes from like New York, I think, and they just made some good music for a while, and that's it. They're done.
They're done.
They're not
About 6
old or
years worth
anything.
or
It's
something like
just like they're done making music, which is pretty sad.
Mhm.
But my favorite song by them is "Wondering Why" from 2011. I forgot what album it was. I think it's just the "Wondering Why" EP. It's like 5 songs, maybe.
No, it's
I'm pretty sure it was, but
it's What You Need. EP.
What You Need EP. Yeah. Anyway, great song. Summer's almost over, so we gotta get a taste of air in before it's too late here. So as always, let your friends know, let your family members know. Tell your dog, tell your cat, tell anyone. Just send a mass text, maybe a mass email. Send to all.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea. I mean, that'd be sweet actually, but
Yeah, that'd be sweet for us. Maybe not for you.
not for you. But
Yeah.
don't do that.
Completely disregard what we just said.
Anyway, share the love, spread the word. Rule the World Podcast, episode 3. We are out. Thanks again.
Peace.
Wondering why she got me by the eye, moving and pursuing while she with another man. I never let it go. I hope nobody knows, and I keep my mind. The favorite pastime is that fast kind, but I got to slow it down. She's still recovering from last time. Somehow we ended up sun up with that shine. Bad movie style, it don't never end. My day consists of skirt chasing women, get baked, go swimming, pushing the limits, and I'ma go hard until the ground. I'm in it. Get faded, but this will never fade away. away. A game will have to wait today, despite the class and rain delay. Wondering why she got me by the eye, moving and pursuing why she with another man. I never let it go. I hope nobody knows, and I keep my mind